And we're live. What's up, everybody? Happy Black History Month. Today is February 2nd, and we are doing, Boss Talks on the Rooftop is doing our due diligence and justice for the Black community, the Black cigar community. We are attributing and promoting Black cigar brands during Black History Month all month. I am unapologetic about that. And if somebody has a problem about that, they can kick rocks, get off my channel, or you can see me about it. It don't make me know, never mind. But we are here to celebrate, and I have one of the greatest honors of introducing you guys. If you already don't know him, you know it's Cigars. Mr. Jamond Hackley of Definition Cigars, my first Black History Month cigar brand of the year 2026. What's up, family?
Man, good morning, my brother. How are you, man? Appreciate you doing this, man. This is dope, man. Thank you for having me, man.
Man, it's an absolute honor, bro. I appreciate you coming on, taking time out of your busy schedule, and rocking with me for a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Like, yo, I hit you with the text. He's like, yeah, I'll do it.
Huh. Yep.
Well, how you like that?
100%, dog. 100%. Let's get it.
Let's get it. So, guys, we're live on TikTok. We're live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. So no matter how you're joining us, welcome. Come on in. I know my TikTok viewers, they like music or whatever, but whatever. So,
bust out in song form one time, Bryson.
Oh. I'll start crooning like Giveon, man. Giveon is like he got this different kind of vibe to him.
For sure.
But to me, he sounds like a singing wolf, right?
Yeah. He does have that vibe, man. He croons like they're two totally different artists, and I like them in different ways. But like Friday's like that for me too. Like he'll hit me different with some of his music as well. You know what I mean? When he get to crooning too. Yeah. But yeah, both dope as hell.
Yeah, and if you ever watch your Tiny Desk series, bro, it's a treat. It's a treat. So
I haven't caught it. I gotta catch this.
Yeah. If you like vibes and you like live music,
yep.
Hell, even Juvenile's Tiny Desk was
that was dope. Yeah, it was dope. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So so you guys understand, there's no hatred on this side. I promote other platforms, even on this show, but we like music.
100%.
We love cigars.
Yeah.
In the words of Chevalier, hey, we sip the whiskey, smoke my cigar, listen to music.
Yes,
so
sir.
Shout out to Chevalier Life.
Man,
that's my dog.
Yes, sir.
Without further ado, brother, how you doing, man? How's the beginning of you?
Man, I'm blessed, man, Bryson. Excited about where the year is going. Excited about just the growth of the community. You know, we talked a little bit about that off camera. Yeah, man, just filled with so much joy and gratefulness, and knowing that God's mercy and His grace it endures forever. So, man, I got no worries, my brother. I'm being present, my brother. That's it.
Hey, man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. So, because it's Black History Month, we're gonna pay homage to a gentleman named Elijah McCoy. You familiar with Elijah McCoy?
Familiar, not in the way of if I heard the name, would actually know the story. If I'm told and go through it, I'd be like, okay, yeah. But that's what we're here for. You're gonna give us, myself, and the rest of the people the drop.
Exactly. So you heard of the phrase "the real McCoy"?
Yep.
All right. It is deemed after that man because of his patent to automatic lubrication systems,
Mm-hmm.
right? So he made it easier for industrial machinery to operate and last longer and sustain the work that they have to do.
Sure.
So what it did is made it more efficient, made it more reliable. And in the cigar industry, this is why it ties into the cigar industry.
Yeah.
For those that use machine, it took a lot of the hand labor work out of the cigar making process and sped up the production.
Right.
Right. And so with those machines, like JC Newman is known through their factory.
Correct.
They have machine rollers.
Yeah.
They have machine. I want to say chop. What's the chop up mechanism that they use? It's a roller, and it splits the tobacco. It chops up the tobacco.
Okay, to make it short filler.
Yes, to make short fillers. And so they have the machine rollers, they have the short fillers to create. Good morning, Phoenix. Good morning to those that are joining in. And so with those machines require lubrication and oil mechanism to help the gears from grinding. This is why you oil your car. This is why you keep oil in your engines. For anything that is engine powered requires
lubrication. 100%.
So he is responsible and has been patented for that in 1872, I believe. Let me make sure, because
back check.
Yeah, you gotta get facts right, man. If we're gonna do it, we gotta do it right. So 1872. He was patented for automatic lubrication system for engines and machinery. And so how this connects to cigar and tobacco, while McCoy didn't design cigar machines specifically, his invention revolutionized industrial manufacturing machinery, including those used for rolling, cutting, pressing, and processing tobacco in large factories. Before his lubrication system, industrial equipment across sectors, railroads, steam drives, factories had to be stopped frequently for manual oiling, drastically slowing the production. By automating lubrication, McCoy's technology greatly reduced downtime.
Dope.
So that is why we pay homage. And so for whenever mechanics or people were asked about like oil replacement parts, they ask, is it the real McCoy?
Yeah, is it the real McCoy?
There's other renditions of come about. You have your aftermarket and you have your factory.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, is this the real McCoy?
Yeah.
Can we get that?
The term. And we use it outside of that, right? You can with everything, knock off this or the real thing. Is it the real McCoy? The term. So yeah, dope. Yeah.
So shout out to Elijah McCoy.
Shout out to that brother.
You know what I'm saying? And whoever his family is, I'm pretty sure they still got a lot of money behind that, man.
Yeah, they got that patent, man. Yeah. And good for him, because there's a lot, and I don't know, through the month, Bryson is as you go through this and you highlight different folks, there's a lot of people out there that didn't get the credit for their inventions. Things got stolen by just circumstance in that day and time, but we're on the front lines of some of the technology that has manifested itself from those ideologies back in the day. So
yeah, and I'm a big black American inventor nerd. Right. Yeah. So this is why I love doing it. This is like, I like to nerd out on like inventions that like help me out in my everyday life, but we didn't get the representation about it. I'm like, yo, and me, the whole platform is based off of like exposing it and spreading the word.
Right.
Of our accomplishments in multiple multiple sectors,
Yeah.
whether it's entrepreneurship, each individual line,
Sure.
or if you're pioneering your 9 to 5 and you just killing it, right? So that's really what the platform is built off of, and
Yep.
like it just so happens that we love cigars. I love cigars.
Yeah, me
So
too. Me too.
we're
Me
cigar
too.
people.
Yeah,
And so
absolutely.
this is why I'm so happy to have you on, because like my brother, you are so flavor profile. You're flavor forward. I watched you on your interview with Chevalier,
Uh-huh.
and you said I'm more flavor forward, and I was just like, God damn it! That's why I like the way you do business. I'm like, yo, see, that's why I rocks with him. That's why I rocks
Appreciate
with
it.
him.
Thank you.
So okay, we got the Genesis, right?
We got the Genesis.
The Genesis. Tell us about the Genesis.
So the Genesis, in terms of the specs of the cigar, it's hybrid Habano wrapper from Ecuador. Has a San Andreas binder, and 4 different regions of tobacco make up the filler. We have Pueblo Nuevo in that, Masatepe, Chicagre, whatever term you want to use, Ometepe, and then there's Condega that make up the 4 tobaccos that's in the filler. So 6 different tobacco types make up this cigar here.
Mm. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So why did you go with 6 different types of cigars? Because for knowing you, you're very
Yep.
meticulous.
Yep.
And
Yep.
you did it purposefully.
Right.
Why
Right.
did you
Right.
choose to do that?
Yeah, I think, man, Bryson, it's funny that this cigar was the one we ended up smoking together. It kind of speaks to um, the whole energy and why we're doing this today. So this cigar, its creation was based upon my mother um, that I lost in 2022. So you talk about us talking about and celebrating Black History Month. Uh, you know, with me creating this cigar, my mom, she went to the last integrated high school in the state of Virginia. Fought her way to go to school when they made those decisions. Fist fights with folks, and walking into school and being called everything but your name. So this cigar, while it had a certain energy, and while we created it, to be able to have the opportunity to smoke this with you now, and what she meant, and when you talk about Black History Month and that sort of thing, it's just relative. But this cigar was for her, as an honor and a nod to her for being my mom and no longer here. So the reason for the 6 different tobaccos is because my mom was a eclectic and different type of lady, hard to the bone. So to be able to capture the essence of her from the first third, second third, and last third, and working with Luciano Morales, we wanted to have some complexity in the profile of the cigar, and take a journey with this cigar, to explain her to the person smoking a cigar, who she was to me, and the lady that she was.
That's powerful, brother. That's
Mm-hmm.
powerful. That's
Yep.
powerful. And see,
That's
you
it.
have your own piece of history,
Right. Right. Right.
with you that pushed on the legacy. So, bro, you had no choice but to be great.
Yep. Yeah. I
Yeah, no
appreciate
choice but
you
to be great.
wanting to talk about this one too.
So I'm gonna cut mine with my Kingpin Luxury Cutter.
There it
You
is.
guys can pick it up at kingpinluxury.com. And I'm gonna do a straight cut,
Yes.
you know. And for you cigar nerds out there, I will do a cold draw. Like, On the cold draw, I get like a bit of the dry fruit
Yeah, yeah.
flavor coming through.
It's dry. Like when you say acidity, people immediately go to lime or a lemon. You know what I mean? Because it's heaviest acidity there in those fruits, but it's more so um, dried oranges, dried
Yeah,
raisins. You know what I mean?
it's like a
Like that.
citrus floral type of
Yes,
fruit.
exactly. Yep,
So,
100%. You nailed it. You nailed it.
so and you know what's so bad is I hate doing the cold draw thing. I think it's kind of silly. In some instances, you can't get the flavor palettes, and like for me, I'm not that versed. I don't believe I am. I don't believe I am, but you know, it's getting there for me.
Yeah, it kind of sets your palate up. I like to do it to just taste the tobacco in its natural form. But obviously, once you introduce fire, smoke, and combustion, that's going to go a whole completely different direction.
Right, right. And so for me, I'm like, okay, well, okay, guys, I'll entertain you, right?
Mhm.
I'll entertain the notion, but like for the cold draw, what I do like to do is feel how easy the pull is going to be.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
So,
It's the draw good there. But
yeah,
also, though, Bryson, for those who are listening, the cold draw will also give you an opportunity to understand um, if the tobacco has been fermented well. Are you smoking? Get ready to smoke something that's young,
hmm
So you prepare yourself. You can taste that through the tobacco. Does this cigar need more age? So if you bought a box of X and you pulled out one and you're smoking that first one, you can go through those steps to understand that, okay, I need to put these in the humidor for a little bit longer because the tobacco is young. That is the first step that will give you is that cold draw and tasting the tobacco there too. So it has purpose. It has um, some need in that way.
that makes sense. That makes sense. So guys, I'm gonna light it with my Kingpin Luxury torch, and you don't have to get too
Where can you
cold.
pick up that torch at? Where can you pick up that torch at?
You know, I went to kingpinluxury.com, and then I also went and visited my guy at LG Cigar Lounge.
Okay.
He carries few of these in his establishment. Quite a
Shout out to
bit
LG.
of definition cigars as well in his
Yeah, there's a few of them
establishment.
in there.
You know, so he's one of those guys that you one stop shop.
Yep. Can
Letting
they
it
even burn?
let it cool off a little bit. Get a
Yeah.
You know what they say, take your time. What's the rush?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
There it is.
you know,
You're gonna get TikTok jumping. You keep on
yeah,
saying right
you
there.
know. Guys, we thank for joining us live on TikTok. We are live on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and then we have the greatest honor of having Mr. Jamond Hackley of Definition Cigars himself joining us live on our Black History Month tribute, and we are doing a cigar review of the Genesis. I have the Habano Genesis that we are a cigar review on. So, guys, take a look at the Genesis, and he had just revealed that it is a tribute to his mother. Has 16 different tobaccos blended in this mix. So we're gonna take a puff and we're gonna.
See what we got.
Mm-hmm.
So the design of the cigar, Bryson. So the first third for us, from a blending and manufacturing standpoint, the first third was to announce a little bit of the Pueblo Nuevo that's in there. So it's really um like it's right in your face. It comes right at you. And my mom, that's the type of person that she was. She was, man, tell you exactly what's on her mind and uh, what's going on, and really hard in that way. So what we tried to capture in that first third was the cigar really being front forward in its profile and how it comes to the person smoking it.
But
Um,
wait, hold
yeah,
on, time out. How do you have such a strong cocoa presence in the front end of this damn cigar?
yeah, that's the so with I'm gonna tell you that with what you did, Bryson. That's why toasting a cigar is so important. Toasting it appropriately, not burning it down at the foot. But when you appropriately toast a cigar, you fast forward or you help the cigar to marry the three parts, wrapper, binder, and filler. You help it to marry itself together um faster, when you're smoking, as opposed to just pulling it out, cutting it, lighting it, and then start smoking it. When you toast it correctly like you did, it'll help marry those things. So now you're getting the full kit and caboodle of what the blend is. So what you've done is you've ignited that binder to marry to the wrapper and the fillers. And with that particular San Andreas leaf there, it is giving you that presence there. And you hopefully you'll start tasting that Pueblo Nuevo and that Candega too, which is the that brightness of
Yeah,
of the smoke.
yeah, it kicks in after
Yeah,
that subtle pepper hit, and
yep,
then
yep,
then it'll start lighting up on you.
yeah,
This guy here.
yeah, yeah,
But I
yeah.
apologize for the interruption. Go ahead
No,
and tell us more about this first third, man.
yeah. The first third, the first third is that forward as we just talked about, and then as you move to the second third of the cigar introduces some creaminess. You get to know the cigar a little bit, which was my mom. After you got past the in your face, that sort of thing, that really um forcefulness of it, it softens. It's creamy. You get to know the person and see that was kind of the hard shell um of her. And then as you continue to the last third, it becomes something that you get to enjoy, you get to love, you get to appreciate. And the thought was behind the last third. It's a cigar that you want to keep on burning at that specific third. But like with all things, it has to come to an end. So you um, hopefully you bought more than one, and you can go through that same process again.
Yeah. I got a whole nother one over here. You see, you got the price tag. I bought this.
Brought that, yeah.
I bought
He
this.
didn't. He didn't ask me to send him anything.
I
I
was
bet.
like, hey, I got it. Don't worry about it. I bought this. I'm gonna buy mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
for
do.
sure.
I do appreciate free cigars, guys. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
Hey,
1000%. Yeah, we all
hey.
do. We all do. But yeah. Just giving you your
And
flowers.
free. Somebody paid for them. It just wasn't me at the time.
In some way, shape, or form.
Some way, shape, or form, baby. You know, and I can definitely appreciate the craftsmanship. It just is beautifully wrapped. Like, how'd you come about
Yeah,
picking the wrapper on this thing? Like, those of you who can see the natural wrapper, the colors.
yeah. And wherever that cigar came from, they did right by it as well. So at the time, I had never used this hybrid Ecuadorian. It's an Ecuadorian broadleaf. I never used it, and we end up using a different type on the Anillo as well. That's also Ecuadorian broadleaf, but this particular one, um, it's just something dope. As you said when we first started talking, Bryson, just continuing to try to um push profile forward and create different tastes with tobacco. So we use this beautiful wrapper to complement the rest of the blend at the time, and man, it just is one of those things, right, Bryson, like you
Mhm.
just you just feel so fortunate that, man, you had the opportunity to pick this specific material to create a cigar with, man. It's
Yeah.
and it just did right when you talk about a San Andreas leaf, right?
Mhm.
We all love San Andreas, but using it as a binder, the wrapper um choice had to be right. You didn't want the San Andreas to overpower the cigar, and try to make it come across as something that it's not. So just a lot of complementary things going on with this cigar to make it what it is.
Right. Right. And it came together beautifully, brother. Like it really did. With your what made you come up with the way the band is designed?
Yeah. So in doing this for her, um, it 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 just had to be all about her. So her favorite color was purple. And my mom was a woman that loved to wear her purple and gold accents. Whether it's earrings, chains, rings, whatever it was. She loved that. Was uh, big about that. So, um, in naming the cigar Genesis, which comes from her being my Genesis, was she's my beginning.
Mhm.
So we shortened it up to Gen 413. It's not a Bible verse. April 13th was her birthday, so uh, Genesis 413. But we went with the white lettering so that it could highlight on the purple, and we used a gold foil cross that um, brings together the G and E in the Gen, because my mom was a devout Christian, um, and believed in her journey and God's will. So I wanted to highlight that, as that would be something that she would want to make known and make plain. So we added that little accent in it, Bryson, and didn't want to do too much, right, with artwork and that sort of thing. Wanted to be straightforward. Wanted to identify the things that we did, and wanted it to be simple. And we came with this design.
It's powerful. That's powerful. And see, I love the breakdown of the meanings behind
Yeah,
everything that you do in your brand. So um we could go all day
sure, sure.
about what each blend or each brand or band means to you. Um I just wanted to make sure that we gave the Genesis its proper tribute.
Appreciate
Uh,
that.
she it's a tribute to your Aries.
Yeah.
my
Yep.
my grandmother, she was my Aries in my life, so
Mm,
I'm right there with you, and enjoying and remembrance of our beautiful Aries.
there it is, right there, and that's the at the end of the day, that's what this cigar is about. Remembrance, or someone that was impactful or powerful in your life, and as cigar smokers and lovers of tobacco, um, at Definition Cigars, we always say smoke with intention. What's your definition? Identifying that and how you go about this thing that is our beautiful community. So every now and then, it's not a bad thing to pick up a cigar that will help you remember and spend time with that person that you may miss or is no longer here, and enjoy those thoughts over a cigar.
Mm, mm. And sticking with how you enjoy a cigar, are you big on retrohaling your cigars?
Yeah, and in some instance, some more so than others. But I pretty much retrohale everything, Bryson's, just so that um and in that time or whatever mood of smoking that I'm in, I can taste it in that particular way, let it pass over my sinuses, and really, like, ooh, get that note. And you can get things, um obviously, as you know, from your palate, inside of your mouth, but letting that tobacco, letting that blend pass through your sinuses, sometimes will awaken some things as well, and
Mhm.
really catch some essence with the tobacco too. You a big retrohaler, or just depends on the smoke?
No, I retrohale everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that way, I feel like that's really giving it a fair shot, right? Because sometimes, like, if you what you're eating or how I'm feeling that day,
Yep.
like just puff it in the mouth doesn't really engage
Yeah.
the full sinuses of it. So
Yep.
I retrohale everything so I can really grasp the notes, or like, do I really like this cigar, or am I just smoking right now?
Sure. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And so for me, retrohale is a very important thing with enjoying the smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, okay, well, let me make sure we got this done right. Um, let's really cultivate our palate, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that's how I figure, like, if we're not cultivating our palate, we're just smoking,
Sure.
right? So I had to mature from, oh, this is a bad stick or this is a good stick. Okay, what does that mean? Right? What
There's
is my
that part.
definition? Right? So what is
Yep.
my definition about this is a bad stick, this is a good stick? Why did I not like it?
There it
Or do
is. Yes.
I
Or
like,
is
are
it
we
just
talking
not
about
for me?
construction?
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. We talking about construction, we talking about flavor. Did
There
it
it is. There it
unravel on
is.
you? You know what I mean? So being more
Yep.
descriptive in when we're doing cigar reviews. Um guys, I'm not even past the first third yet. We're about to enter the second third. The flavor has not let up. The flavor has not let up. The
Yeah.
peppermint on the pepper side, I don't even feel it as much or taste it as much. But
Yep.
I
Yep.
still get that smooth cream cocoa, that dark cocoa flavor that's
Mm-hmm.
in this
Yeah.
thing. She's with me.
100%. Got your Aries with you, brother.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, what is the next thing for you right now? I mean, you gave a little on the backstage and the back end,
Yep.
so
Yep.
I ain't gonna put you on the spot like that. What are we doing going forward with your travels? Because I've seen you starting to pick up with doing a lot more shows
Yep.
and a lot more cutting lights. What is that looking like?
Yeah. So we just was blessed to celebrate 7 years of actual being in market for Definition Cigars, which is a blessing. And typically we do something around that, whether it's a release or something like that. But based on the work schedule, how things flowed, we pushed back what we had planned. So I'll share it here, Bryson, and then obviously on Boss Talks on the Rooftop, we're going to give the exclusive coming out for it. But we created the Prolific, the yellow band. For those of you guys who are familiar, we created that in a Maduro. So that'll be releasing here in the next 30 days or so, somewhere around there, Bryson. But we are picking up steam, going to touch the people out here in the market and gearing up for PCA. That's in April. We're going to have a really high travel schedule leading up to that to build momentum going into the show. And we're going to have a couple new releases there at the show. We're excited about those. We're excited to share those with the cigar community, and we're going to do some things a little bit different. And what I mean by that is not different in how we present it or that sort of thing, but in a market where the tariffs have made impacts, the cost of transportation has really driven cigars up. A favorite cigar of mine, Bryson, I know you probably have experienced this as well. I can't afford it all the time, but man, once every 3 or 4 months, I'll treat myself, and it's about a $37 cigar. And Bryson,
Ooh.
Saturday, bro, I went and purchased it, and the cigar was $48. It had went up $10 over. I smoked it 6 months ago. So
Oh my God.
so while we're still trying to be strategic, and obviously we got to stay in business, so we can't take all the shorts. One of the particular blends that we're going to release, we're gonna really price it competitively, to give something back to the community. It should be a few dollars more based on the type of materials that's in the cigar and what it is. But we're gonna slice a little bit of what our margin should be on this cigar, to give back to the community. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not going to be a $9 cigar. I don't want to
That's fair.
position that, but
That's fair.
it should be at a higher price point than what it
Than what
is.
it is.
So yeah, yep. So that's one of the things. That's one of the releases, and we're doing some shop exclusive stuff. We're doing some other stuff, Bryson, that is in its infancy stages, that is super, super dope. So we're just excited. The team is working hard, as I always like to say, we're just trying to do our part is all.
Mm. You see, I'm glad you brought up PCA. How important was PCA, or how pivotal was it for you to go to PCA and being like the big expansion
Sure.
across the nation for what Definition Cigars is?
Yeah, it was impactful, but more so than that, the timing of which we decided to do it also was important. We could have done it year three, Bryson, and wouldn't have been prepared for what that would have looked like. But when we did do it, we had the ability to scale, to meet the expectation of the customers, and in doing so, it gave us the opportunity for more exposure and being able to do what was required of that. And as such, it allowed for the message, for the conversation to happen around, okay, this is Definition Cigars. We're keeping an eye on them. We're going to do X. We're going to do Y, and then it just kind of grew from there. The interest did from there, Bryson, and as a result, we've been able to do some cool stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're doing phenomenal things, brother.
Yeah.
So because I often see like because you're no longer even in the boutique section of like where the boutique brands are. You're in the main staples section. What's that growth look like to be in that space?
Yeah. It's been man, it's been I hate to keep saying it, but because it is just a huge blessing um to be a part, or for people to look at the brand in that way. Um but I still carry it with our customers as if we're the brand that only has 20 retail accounts. For our customers, they know that they can call me, they can reach out, and we provide that level of customer service, Bryson, as if we only have those 10 or 15 accounts. We still want our customers to feel that way. So the point of that story is that while there's been some really cool things to take place, we haven't gotten caught up in how we operate with that towards our customers. A customer needs 3 boxes of X for one of their customers. We're going to treat it as if you placed a 50 box order. We're going to get that out there for your people. So we just try to navigate that and stay true to our relationships and how we got here.
Mm, that's powerful. So let me shout out to everybody that joined the live.
Yes.
Sheepo Cigars, Jay Wolfer Cigars. What's going on? Cloud Brothers Cigars. What's going on, family? Uh, we got Phoenix. We got Phoenix Michelle in the building. What's going on? What's going on? We got people on TikTok. What's up, TikToks? And half the names I can't even really say because you guys on TikTok are ridiculous. And we got Mr. Nick Wembley. Shout out to Mr. Nick Wembley, 257, one of the new and truest supporters of Boss Talks on the Rooftop. So hey, everybody that joined in, tuned in, and we appreciate you coming on this live. We have Mr. Jamond Hackley of Definition Cigars himself, and we are doing a cigar review live of the Genesis.
Yeah, you're in the second third now, Bryson. Where we at as far as the profile?
Hold on, let me get back to it. Because we still have the cocoa and some of the citrus, the dry fruit that we had discussed is starting to rear its head.
Okay. Yep. Is that floral still there for you?
Yeah. The floral is actually what picked up, especially
Yes.
that last end of that retro.
Yes. I just did it.
Yeah, that floral is what just came through.
Yep.
So the cocoa hit, and then some of the cream, and then a slight touch of that pepper, and I think that's what pronounced the floral note of it at that very end point.
We talking tobacco. Talking tobacco.
Yeah, man, I'm right there with you. I'm not the coldest at it yet. I'm still growing, but
me too.
I'm getting there. I don't know about you. You that dude. You that dude right now. So, because like we talked about Luciano a little bit, right? Luciano is up there.
That dude.
So would he be one of the ones that you kind of was able to get like a little mentorship through and understanding tobacco and how the flavors work?
Yeah, specifically from a tobacco standpoint, that's what our relationship is based on, is truly tobacco. And him sharing his knowledge and his experience through tobacco with me. You can't take that away from him. But yeah, Bryson, without that experience and continued experiences with him, man, I'm not for sure. Um, God, pause. I won't say that God's plan is His plan, but him being a part of my journey, absolutely has given me, man, something that is there. There's not a price tag on it. There with the time spent in the fields, um, in the bodega, just all of those things. Ben, Bryson, quick story. We went around to 7, 8 different tobacco houses in Esteli, tasting various tobaccos, um, and looking to buy a specific crop of Ometepe Seco or some San Andreas or whatever it is. And man, you're going here and you're right in front of the production manager, and we're taking a leaf out of a bale, we're rolling it up, and we're getting to it. We're testing out combustion. Just so all of that stuff, and those experiences over the years, and spending so much time in Esteli, has been one that's afforded me the chances and opportunities with how we taste tobacco as a company, for sure.
Yes. So I had the opportunity of sitting down with Luciano, and my man, just the wealth of knowledge that he just threw up on me. Fermentation, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I go back and watch that episode of Boss Talks, and surely just to revisit the notes on fermentation of why it's so important and how that attributes to the flavors of what is in the leaf. And I'm just like, oh, he so much at me. I have a big head, but it got a lot going on, so it's like, hold on.
Yeah, right. It's like you got to buckle up. There was a crop of his of some Pueblo Nuevo tobacco that he had, and I don't recommend this, and this isn't the safest thing, but it's an experience. We grabbed one of the most dry leaves in the bodega before it went over to processing, just to see how this particular crop was going to do. And we went through that process and based on that and what they had done with the crop. This and Bryson, this is at the agriculture stage. This the leaves hadn't been moved over to go through the actual fermentation of it. But the story that I'm trying to tell is that he knew at that point, this is from seed to growth to the bodega to the or drying barn, and getting it prepared to go and create a polone and separation of the binder, wrapper, and filler leaves. Before it got to that stage, he was already confident with what he had at that stage.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. He's a tobacco leaf whisperer. Like,
agriculture side, blending side, and that's a lot of those guys there. There's men and women that are there in Nicaragua that we've never heard of, that are behind the scenes and are part of creating some of your most favorite cigars. Now you see the principles, that are at the PCA or on your favorite commercial, what have you. But there's so many beautiful men and women there that have given their life to tobacco, Bryson, and afford us this opportunity to be able to smoke these beautiful cigars and this beautiful tobacco with knowing that agriculture side, that tobacco, that blending side. It's just amazing the people you run into, and you're like, man, this dude works for X person, and he's kind of the guy that manages the crop, and it's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, it's on the to-do list because I gotta take a trip to Esteli and I gotta
Yeah.
take a trip to Dominican to visit these factories, to visit these farms.
Yeah.
David Blanco, he just recently invited me to come out to the factory and to the farm
Mm-hmm.
with him. And so I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, cool. Let me know next time.
Sure.
Sam Falaki, Belmonte Cigars, he just recently like, hey, come on out. Now I'm getting these invites.
Sure.
And it leads me to the next question. How do you feel when people ask you, like consumers or people aspiring to be in the industry, ask you, so where do you get your tobacco from?
I don't feel any type of way. I will say early on in our journey as a company, um, I was more hesitant uh, because at that time, you had people who may not have had your best interest, right? You didn't know what their why was, right? Kind of like in your business, right? You have certain relationships and partnerships that you get stuff from, and you know, depending on the person, you may share or you may not, right, Bryson?
Right.
Um, but at this point in time, at this stage, or this particular season, I'm all for helping um, the next person, because now you're able to see how a person is moving, what they're doing, and for those who are in it for something different than what I am, it'll show itself um, immediately, as opposed to when you do know somebody's trying to do something cool. So, man, I try to help where I can. Whether it's tobacco, whether it's a box manufacturer, whether it's whatever. Far be it from me now to not try to help someone. And not that I never not tried to help someone, but with where we're at now, who is who. In the early years, we were like everybody else. I didn't know John from Joe. You know what I mean, Bryson?
Right.
So you protected what you had at that point now, but with some years and with some experience, you kind of know who's trying to do something versus who may be trying to get popularity votes from tobacco, and you can just navigate that. But yeah, um I have no issue with it at all. And at some point, we are maybe we can do some stuff directly and sell people tobacco that needs some help with something.
Right. Right. And I attribute that to like being open, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, hey man, you asked me at a point, like you said, at a stage where like I'm still working some things out.
Correct.
You're gonna have to wait a little bit so I can navigate what I got going on
Right
in
on,
my.
brother.
So I can see why you would be more guarded to that question. Um, but you're still open and transparent about that.
Yep.
And I,
100%.
I think that's a true testament to who you are as well. But understanding like this community, like somebody had to be opened up for me. So
Hmm.
I'm more cautious than anything.
Yeah. There it is, right there. Yeah.
Hmm. And so why Esteli Nicaragua? versus Dominican?
Yeah, man, just the versatility that I find in using Nicaraguan tobacco foundationally just works for me and how I specifically like to taste um, tobacco. Over the years, we've used a ton of different tobacco types. Um, and with having the opportunity to work with Nicaraguan tobacco foundationally, it's been growth, it's been learning. We still continue to learn, but the one thing that it has enabled us to continue to create these different types of taste and these different types of profiles with just doing some different things. There's all those little small and some big regions of Nicaragua. You talk about Esteli, um, certain certain levels of um, elevation inside of Esteli will give you different taste of tobacco. And then you add in Jalapa, you add in Ometepe, and then you add in Chicago, you add in Moto. There's just so many little areas, and again, some big areas of Nicaragua that produces a specific type of tobacco. So when you pair it with these other countries that also produce tobacco, Indonesia, Ecuador, you are able to do some cool stuff from our perspective.
Right. So knowledge base, right?
Yep.
Bear with me. When you say Otepe, you say Indonesia, the tobacco leaf is a tobacco leaf, but they're named after the places that they're from, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Like Condega tobacco is from a small town in Nicaragua, about maybe in 45 minutes to an hour away from Esteli, so very close. Pueblo Nuevo is right across the street from Condega. Some people still consider that Condega. Ometepe is in the volcanic region. Then obviously, you have your Esteli tobacco that's grown there in different ways. So, yeah.
And so that for viewers that are seeing this, that's why I wanted you to educate us a little bit about that, because some people were like, well, that's a different type of plant, or is that you can grow a different type of plant anywhere? It's like, no, what they're calling the tobacco leaf is based off of where it's grown.
Right. Yeah, and for each region, still Ligero, Seco, Viso come from there, but it's the Ligero is going to be different from this region, or the Seco is going to be different from this region, as
those
opposed
are
to another.
Parts of the leaf, correct?
Correct.
The Ligero,
So
the Seco, the
and
Viso,
yep,
are different parts of the tobacco leaf.
Yep,
right?
Yep,
And
exactly. So go ahead. I'm sorry, Bryson.
Otepe Viso is going to be different from Esteli Viso or Condega
Correct.
Viso.
Correct. It's going to have a different profile with the tobacco strength, sweetness, how smooth the tobacco comes across when it's burned, all those things.
I also wanted to know what was that favorite cigar that you were talking about, man. I gotta send you a gift. You always bless me with something. I gotta send you a gift, bro.
Is a Byron Discondido.
Oh, okay. I know I can pick that up at Industrial.
Yeah, but brother, leave it there. Woo! Great smoke, but woo!
Yeah, man. I cause like they got a whole section in there. I'm like, yeah. Whoa. I'm like,
that 50 hurt your boy.
Yeah, man.
They didn't leave me room to get a A sparkling water, dog.
Hey, just give me the tap. Pour it out the faucet.
Man, straight up, man. I had to take a red Solo cup and go to the bathroom and turn the spigot on, dog.
Man. God damn. I'm like, $50. That's like at least four or five cigars if I play the cards right, and then I get a free house one if I'm depending on where I'm at.
Ooh.
Yo, hey, yo, man, God damn.
Hey, and you know that's not an industrial thing. That's just where we at with this tobacco now. I mean, man, there's cigars that were great cigars. They're pricing just a year ago were like $22, and you knew what it was, right? Like,
Yeah.
man, they make great tobacco. Man, I walked, and this was a separate lounge. I walked past that cigar, and it was $23 a year or so ago, and that cigar is $32.
Ooh, stinging. So okay, look. So
Lay it on me.
are you going to release a $30, $40, $50 cigar that rivals your favorite cigar from another brand?
Oof.
I feel like you gotta have that nigga, we made it type of cigar.
Yeah.
With
Man,
your own brand, like especially at the stage you are now.
So short answer is yes. Now, will we approach it in a way of saying this is our $30 cigar, right? We're big on making sure that we create value. You know this, Bryson. I mean, I always keep the mindset of being that person that pulls up to the lounge, wants to go into the humidor, and I'm gonna pick up a good stick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're looking to do something cool in that way, but if that cigar has an MSRP of $30, rest assured and know that we've peeled back and we feel strongly that this cigar, before what any cigar shop does as far as their pricing, we feel that this cigar should be at an MSRP of $36 or $35. We will make sure that there is a value proposition there for our customers to say, all right, I gave up $30, but this is an experience, or this is something that I find value with comparative to what the rest of the market is offering. So, you say, all right, man, this profile is X, Y, and Z. There are some same cigars that give you this that are $42 or $39, whereas definition is coming in at that 30 clip.
Right.
If that makes sense, brother.
It does. It makes a lot of sense. But like, you guys are pretty on par and reasonable priced. Like no matter what side of the city or what side of the tracks you go to, you always see they're pretty reasonable sticks, and it's always good quality.
Yes, sir.
Like this cigar here is damn good quality. For those who stayed on long enough, this is an A+ for me, the Genesis. And I'll tell you, this is not my favorite stick by them.
Yeah, no. We always had this conversation.
This ain't even my favorite stick by them. Anybody that's been paying attention to me that know I smoke definition cigars, they know the stick for me is what, Jamond?
Conception.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man. Well, hey, he's like, man, hey, you can't sell these, but I don't even want to give you these because these economists, bro, if you don't give me them sticks, if you don't give them here. Give them here. I know what to do with them.
I'm gonna figure it out.
I'll figure it out. Don't even worry about it. I want them to unravel it. I'm like, you're such a perfectionist at your craft, man. I appreciate it. But give it
Yeah,
here.
we try to be. Yeah, yeah, we got you. I got a few more for you, so you know it's not out in the wild anymore.
Yeah.
It won't re-release until September, but I have some here in the warehouse. So when we link up, I'll make sure to bring you a few of them.
Wait, thank you. Always a blessing. Always welcome. You have anything else you want to give me, I'll take it. But them concessions you feel like you got to reject them. So
Yeah,
just
yeah, we
come
got
on,
you. We got you.
come on, man. Just give it
We got you.
here. You know a guy that can appreciate these.
100%. Got you covered.
So yeah, man. Hey, how can we find you? How can we connect with you?
Yeah, Definition Cigars, all one word on IG, on Facebook. The page that we're most active on is Jeos Papan, JeocPipan. We interact with our customers there, on TikTok as well. Definition Cigars, all one word, and from the website definitionscigars.com.
Okay. And for the viewers, I want them to be able to go in and purchase cigars from you.
Yep.
Um, as an added bonus from me to them, can we do like a KP Lux discount code for them to place online orders with you?
100%. 100%. We
So we're
sure
gonna
can.
do
So I'll activate it. Bryson, we'll do um let's do KP Lux. We'll do it KP Lux 15, give you 15% off. And um we'll do it through Wednesday.
bet. So guys
And
that stayed on long enough for this,
yep,
KP
KP
Lux 15.
Lux. Yep. So it'll be KPLUX 15.
I'm gonna pin it
And
in the comments.
Bryson Bennett, it's kind of a segue or lead in. Will be today. It'll go up on social media, but in celebration of Black History Month, you know this is the 100th year of celebrating Black History Month. We're going to put together a special sampler that it's going to be of value, but we're going to price it at $100 to celebrate Black History Month there. So it's going to once we release that sampler, we hope that people find that, man, for $100 I get these cigars from Definition Cigars. So we'll be putting that up at some point today.
Oh, hey, make sure you tag Kingpin in it. We'll help promote it. We'll push it, guys. There's a Black History Month sampler by Definition Cigars coming up for the whole month of February.
Yep.
And maybe a few days in March, because they be trying to shortchange us with, with the February month. So we gonna see what we're gonna do. But type in KP Lux. Yeah, we're gonna see what we're gonna do. Type in KP Lux 15, get you 15% off on your next Definition Cigar order online. Brother, thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for being a supporter of the show.
You, dog.
I appreciate your time. I always
My
love
man.
him. So
My man, appreciate you, man.
Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, share the channel. Boss Talks on the Rooftop on YouTube. Kingpin Luxury, KP Lux on Instagram and on TikTok. Guys on TikTok, type in Kingpin Luxury, will pop right up. RFNS 56. Like, subscribe, share, follow.
Yes.
We love the engagement. Send us comments, send us critiques. What's your favorite definition? And what is your definition is the man's tagline and slogan. So
Yes,
what's
sir.
your definition? And guys, remember, storms don't last, but your home should. Peace. Two fingers. Happy Black History Month, guys. We'll be celebrating all month long. Stay tuned.